Hello everybody. Today we are gonna be doing a couple different challenges, just because they kind of fit together. So we have the wagon and panel challenge and the van challenge all in one because they're kind of very similar. So we're gonna start off here with the most obvious choice of mine, the Toyota Hiace. Yeah, and I didn't bring them all out because that'd be a little much. So I just brought out, a couple different ones. I didn't bring the ambulances. I have 4 ambulances. No, actually 5. I have 5 ambulances. And yeah, we're not going to bring out all the ambulances because we just don't need them. Although I should have brought at least one out because that's the older model Hiace, which isn't represented here. Well, the older gen, or the pre-facelift, because I have 3 facelift ones here. All right, I was just charging my phone. It's just oh god, nope, that's gonna be in my way. Ugh. You know what? I can move it. There's a charger on my lamp. There we go. Now it's not completely in my way. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm not bringing the ambulances out. But let's look at these ones first. Actually, we got some gifts up front here. Let's start with them. This one was a gift from Diecast Car Guru, good buddy on Instagram. This is the Motor Max Toyota Hiace. He said, oh yeah, I found something you would like at a good price. It's kind of rare, so I'm going to send it to you. I'm like, oh, wow. And surprise, Hiace. Yeah, look at that. So this is a older model Hiace, it's a bit older than these. I would say, not very old. I think it was the generation predecessor, pre these, right before these. I'd have to say like 92, 93, although I think, what year are these? The TLVs tell you what year they are. Oh, the TLVs are 2002. They're both 2002. So yeah, this one's got to be 90 something. And actually, I forgot to pull one out here. I have the 1980 Toyota Hiace too. So we kind of got 80s. Let's see, we've got 80s. 90s, 2000s, and then 2019. There is a 2021 model in 1/64 scale, but I don't like it because it doesn't have the flat front end. It now has like a hood. So they changed it, and I don't like it. And actually, in some places it's being called the Hiace, but in other places it's being called the Grandace. So I don't know what's up with that, but of course, we have the 80s model here that I want to restore. Or maybe not restore, but I want to fill in the hole and just have it plain. Of course, we got the 2002s, the very generous gift from Twice Diecast, Mr. David Jones. An awesome model this one is. And I just realized that I didn't know TLV did a facelift of this, or maybe it was the pre. Maybe this is the facelift. I forgot. But yeah, they have a different front end for these two. These ones both have the same front end, but I'm probably gonna buy a different front end later, not now. They're both 2002s, same trim, not same trim, but well, I mean, the details are the same, but they're different trim levels. This blue one was a good gift from, a generous gift from a good friend, David Beeson. We all know him. He's a great guy. He sent a wonderful box. And this won't be the first car showing up here that came from him. We'll pull that one up there. And we got the 2 emergency Hiaces. I guess. We got the like command center vehicle with the radio. I like the little ladder that comes off the back too. And then we also have the Paris, the Albanian Razors. Sorry, too much Top Gear. And well, this would be the Japanese Razors. And we got the stock standard high ace, which I pull out a lot. This is probably the one I mostly pull out, and the TLVs. And of course the ambulances, but I've showed those ambulances so many times, we're not going to bother bringing them out. And of course, this one is true 1/64 scale, which makes sense because it is the same size as the 2002. But the proportions still aren't really right, even though it is the correct size. I think some of the details aren't the right size. But, you know, Tomica isn't marketed as being completely correct. Let's move the high aces. I know. Sorry, it's so sad. That's why I usually save them for last. But, you know, people get mad. Oh, we see the high aces. No, they don't get mad. But, you know, they see the high aces a lot, especially on my channel. So I'll make sure they're not rolling off the desk here. That's not good. All right, now where do we go? Well, I have the panel vans closer to me, so we're going to start with them. I guess you could call this a panel van. It's like half panel, half window. Oh, you know what? I forgot to pull more some of these down. I have a good transition between panel and van, or panel van and just a van. So we'll get to that when we come. But this is the Ford Transit Connect from Matchbox. One that I want to, you know, de-detail. I guess you can say, take the decals off one day. I don't see this casting much anymore. It came around in like 2010, yeah. And I have a good amount of these. I don't know if I have them all, but I know I have a lot. And I hope we can see this again, maybe 2022. They'll bring it back, because it's a nice casting, fun to customize too. And then we got the actual transit van. Full-on panel. A good, you know, a good space to do custom details and stuff. This one I've had for years now. 2007. I have one of these on card too. Well, not this version. It's a silver Ford Parts version. Free estimates. It's a shrubbery. Looks like I painted the taillights, or at least tried to. Very sloppy. Sloppy. This casting I like because it's got the inserted headlights. Yeah, very nice. I want to paint one of these just white with the black bumpers. That would look very nice. Transit's out of the way. And then we got the Volkswagen Caddy. This isn't the best example I could have brought out. This is another one I've had from my childhood. But I do like it because it's plain. My nicer examples have liveries on them. I could have brought out the DHL one, though. I like the DHL. But I like this one because it's completely plain. And it's easier to see. There's a, maybe not anymore, but this one did have clear windows, and you could see the airplane in the back. But yeah, this one's seen better days. It hopefully doesn't get any worse. Next, we have... Let's get some Moon Eyes attention in here, too. We got the Dodge. This is a 71 Dodge van, right? Oh, 77. Custom 77 Dodge van with good old Moon Eyes on. What's that? Is that an antenna? Yeah, there's an antenna on the front here, I guess. But it's kind of pokey. Strange that they would have an antenna on there. It's like the paint like chipped off of it too, because it's just sticking out. There's your Moon Eyes. This one had some rough time. The paint, yeah, I got this one used. The paint work was nice, but the roof. I painted the taillights 2 years ago when I first started detailing, like 2017. Yeah, it's not the best job, but I do really like the Moon Eyes livery on this one. It's a sweet one. And we'll go back to Chevy. We had Ford, Volkswagen, Chevy, or Dodge, and now Chevy. Again, this isn't the best one I could have pulled out, but I do like the livery. It would have been nice to get some actual work trucks in here, but I prefer the more stock liveries. So this is the Chevy van. No year or anything. This is actually when it was nice because they changed the casting. Now it has no interior for the new ones, which is unfortunate. So I don't know if I'm gonna buy those ones anymore. Just the older releases for me. But I like the old 70s graphics on here. This again is one from my childhood. I think it's from a 5-pack. We're showing a lot of like golden age Matchbox because that's what I like. That's part of the reason why I'm Matchbox Man. And I also named that before I got back into Tomica. And here is a little mini. This is it's an Austin minivan. Austin Mini. I think this is the first release, if I'm not mistaken. Or it was a 5-pack, I can't remember. Maybe it was a first release 5-pack. They used to do those. They used to do, no, I think those are 9-packs, actually. Probably one of the best liveries for this one, too. Just nice and plain and simple. I like that. And this is where we transition from vans to, or no, from panel vans to just vans. We got one last panel van, which is a custom. This is the Nissan Nv. Just an Nv. They're only called Nvs in America. You can see this one is a custom. I painted over the windows to make it a panel van, which I think turned out very nice. But then this is where the transition comes from, because I have one with windows. So this is the passenger edition. Now, the more work trucks have the more plain trim, you know, black mirrors, black bumper. That I only painted chrome because that should be body color. Whatever the body color is, that's what the color should be. But then, of course, you can see on the back end too with the bumpers. And again, I did paint those windows. So, you know, that's my little custom transition to vans. I didn't bring out many vans. I have a lot of wagons because I like wagons. Well, I guess the high ace is really counted for vans. Here's one I show these quite often too. The Nissan Elgrand. I really like them. This is the best condition one I have. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do have a better one. I forgot. But this one is stock. Little family car. This is actually one of the first Tomicas I bought back when I got back into them. I think it was like end of 2019, really. I'll have to just check the eBay listing. But yeah. Bought on eBay. It squeaks. I might repaint this one day. I don't know. It's not terrible. But we'll see. And then we got Dutchie Bonds. This is the one I think I got from XLT. I got a bunch of these from a lot of you guys, but I think I opened XLTs. Because it was the most recent one I had gotten at the time. I don't remember the order I got them in. But I think this was the most recent, that's why I opened it. But yeah, the Dodgy Bond, you know I love the Dodgy Bonds. And I found the yellow one in store, actually. I still haven't found this one in store, even though I have 3 of them now. Great vans, great vans. There's a purple one coming next year. Or, well, it's more pink. But that'll be nice to get. And then we have the Suzuki Every. You know, I like to add my varieties in here. You know, we got all different types of cars. from all over the world. And here is an every van. So they use them for mail in Japan. They do the high ace too. The high ace is usually for, like, this is just like local mail, like what we have, USPS. But, you know, the high aces they'd use for like bigger packages and going farther distances, like UPS or FedEx. Well, for them, I think they have Swaga. Oh yeah, I like this one. And of course, I had to bring out my custom based on Samet's Suzuki Every. He's a YouTuber from Japan who has a addiction to buying real cars. That man owns a bunch of cars. And this is one of his cars that he owns, a Suzuki Every. And actually, in the process of making this, special thanks to Flying Valiant for the decals, he did some modifications to his own. He actually took the decals off of it now, so that's unfortunate. But I like it with the decals. I think it's really nice with them. I would have made one with decals anyway, even if his didn't. I just love these classic decals on the Every. But he also lowered his to the ground, so I could have like done a little lowering. I could have put like a piece of plastic to keep the suspension up. But this is what it looked like as I was making the custom. There's a trunk. So it was the same exact release as the Every. But, or as the male one. It used to be the male version. And then, let's see. Let's get some Matchbox action in here. Well, I've shown a couple Matchbox. Oh, you know what? There's still one more panel van. I almost went to Wagons. One more panel. Well, this one's kind of half panel, half not. I forgot to show this with the panel vans. I was gonna. But this is the Nissan Nv 400. So don't get confused with the American Nv. Way different. This is actually a Renault. It's basically a rebadged Renault. I think it's the Renault Master. But this is Japan's first EV ambulance. I really like it. It came out nice. This is a great casting from Tomica. Very heavy too, because of the panels. Because of, like, you know, got the air conditioning. You know, of course, plastic base, but it does very nice suspension on this one. I like it. Solid casting from Tomica. They did very nice on it. Like, I'm interested to see how they do more of them. Because, you know, there's going to be, like, special colors and stuff like that. Jeez. You know, like store exclusives. Yeah, they do a lot of that. So, I wonder if they don't make it an ambulance. And they probably would do, like, some Nissan livery on it. That'd be cool. Alright, now Wagons. Here is the Ford, what is it? Fairlane. Oh, it's a Fairlane wagon. Because XLT was screaming at his screen. There's a Fairlane. From Matchbox. This is the first release of it. Actually, I had the other one around here somewhere. The white one. I'm a bit stuffy. Season changes get me going. You could probably hear it in my voice. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is an awesome casting from Matchbox. I love all the detail they put into it. Even the little vent here. Oh, yeah. And this was a replica of one of the designer's actual cars before he sold it off to Moon Eyes. Which, you know, selling your car to Moon Eyes, that's crazy. It's a crazy deal. Next up, we have a Chevy, the Chevelle Wagon. I don't see many of these. This isn't something you see frequently in real life. I don't know if these were, like, produced for, like, a year, just, like, a one-off thing. I don't know. This is my Hearst version. There was a Zamac of it, too. I think I have the Zamac, actually. I didn't bring out a Vista Cruiser. Oh, you know what? I have one over here. Well, just last minute grab. We'll go from Chevy to Oldsmobile with the Vista Cruiser. This is a car that I do really like. One of my favorite American cars, that and the Jeep Gladiator. Or not the Gladiator. Well, I do like the Gladiator, but I mean the Wrangler. Not the Wrangler. The Wagoneer, jeez. But yeah, this one with the woody trim. The pups in the back. Yeah, I love it. Great release. And we'll continue with the woody theme here that I just randomly started. Here is the Mercury Sable from Brady Bunch. I don't think this is the actual car. I thought they had a Vista Cruiser, but I don't know. I think whatever they had in the show was much older. But this is a nice casting, even like without the resemblance of the show. I like the wood trim on it. The opening hatch. It'd be nice if they brought this back for moving parts. That would be awesome. But we got Brady Bunch versus the Griswolds Family Vacation. Oh yeah, this here is the Family Truckster from Greenlight. Very, very nice release. And I don't know what took them so long to make a Ford LTD after this, but it took them a couple years. But this is, I think this is supposed to be an LTD. It's based on an LTD. So, but yeah, completely modified, changed, whatever you want to say. I like the Woody wagons. I always buy the Woodies. And then we'll move into Europe. We did a little bit of American. Let's go into Europe. We got the Mercedes. This is a Mercedes-Benz W123 from Matchbox. This is a great casting. I actually am a collector of this casting. You know, it's not all JDM for me. If the casting is good, I'll buy it. And especially if it's a wagon, that's an added plus. I love it. It's just perfect, just perfect. The color, the details. Just wish it had chrome bumpers. I don't know if they had chrome bumpers though. And I'll go something a little modern. The Audi Avant. Wouldn't be a wagon showcase without the Audi Avant. This is an older one. All my new ones are still in the package actually, which I want to do a video on those soon. Maybe I'll just do a whole Audi video. I don't have many Audis, so I could just show my entire collection of Audis. If you wanted to, let me know what you guys think of that. Great one. Couple more from Europe here. Specifically Sweden. We got the Volvo 850. I've done a whole video on this. I've talked about it. We'll leave it at that. Well, I say that's the bad thing. I like it. I love that casting. But what I like even better is the Volvo V60. Yeah, V60. I have not done a video on this yet, but I will. I plan to. This is a great casting for Matchbox. I love it. One of my favorite Matchbox castings. The Volvo V60. Just very nice. Just so nice. And I have, of course, the gray one, or the brown one right there. I'll put that one home. And we're going to end off the video with some Japanese goodies. Here we have a Nissan Cedric. Yeah, Cedric wagon. This is an older one that I might customize, restore, or something. Very dirty in the back there. But I love it. Got this one when I was in New Jersey. Found it at a toy show. I wanted to restore it because it wouldn't be that hard to restore. It's just red. But it is missing the megaphone. So maybe I can keep it, like not fill in that. Keep these, and if I ever find a casting that, you know, it's missing its light bar, it's got a lot of damage, but it's still got the megaphone, I can just replace it with that. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But then we also have the Nissan Stagea. I love this casting. I've talked about how much I love this casting. I wish more brands would do this car. It just needs to be done more. Especially so we can make more accurate R34 Stageas. Because I'd hate to cut up a Tomica. Especially a very old Tomica that is very rare because they keep getting cut up. Yeah, these Stagias, you know, especially in this condition, people will chop the front ends off and put R34 on it. And that makes them very harder to find because of that reason. And keep the Cedric out because we have two more. We have the Nissan Skyline wagon. Good, nice gift from XLT Off-Road Bear. It's another great guy. Appreciate him picking this one up for me because I don't think I ever saw it in store. Before he sent this and after. Nice casting. I still don't have the first two releases. Actually, no. I don't have the green one or the Advan. I'd like to get them, but it's not big priority. The X-Men one was okay. Not my thing. Then we're going to leave it off on a high note here with the Nissan Gloria from TLV. Well, it's a Nissan Cedric Gloria. They use the same base for the Cedric and Gloria. But of course, we got 1970 versus, I think this is 1980s Gloria. Maybe like late 80s, early 90s. Oh, it says it's a 1997. The package says it's 1997. So, underestimated that a little bit. So we got 1970 versus 97. Yeah. I love this release. I appreciate David Beeson for sending this one over too. I still have to do a full review on this. I mean, how could you not? So many details to look at here. I love it. The paint is just amazing. That green with the silver trim, lovely. Just a perfect release. And a perfect way to end off this showcase of vans, wagons, and panels. So thank you all for watching. If you have not done the challenge yet, I suggest you do. A lot of fun. A lot of fun to pull out wagons. Let me know what one was your favorite. I guess you can pick a favorite from each category. What's your favorite panel? What was your favorite van? And what's your favorite wagon? Although, like, these are really called vans in Japan. We're going to call them wagons because this is this is not Japan. Although I would run it like Japan, but, you know, just to get some variety going. Not calling everything a van. Like, oh, this is a van. This is a van. This is a van. No. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.